Hello, and welcome to this part of the pond of the Bullfrog Reviews. And this is Age of War, Book 3 of the Legends of the First Empire by Michael J. Sullivan. And things have changed for the worst, it seems like. Arian, try as she will, and try she does to prevent what is to come. And it's slowly being guaranteed it is coming. The war between elf and human. And with the knowledge that Roan, too many names to remember, but Roan, with the knowledge that Roan has gained from book 1, 2, it looks like mankind has more of a chance. So, with Persephone's guidance and Navron's teaching, mankind is preparing for what is to come. But Arian is still trying her best to end this war. And she believes that what she's going through is the right thing. That she, with Shuri, can stop this. But is this too late? Is it too late? Is the war that's bound to happen, will it be the end of mankind or the fall of Elf? There are doubts for either side. And Navron, in this young age as he is, of 25, the influencers still grow within. He's learning more and more things, both of elfish politics, of elfish magic, and with what is to become elf war games. Sorry for that pause. Brain fried. Need water. And with this build-up of what is to come, a new mystery is starting to grow. And with this new mystery, again, I can't say because of spoilage, but I need to put this shadow in because the shadow is subtle. And you're slowly seeing it at the end of each book. And this book almost puts it more in the light, so it's no longer a shadow. It's going to be more prevalent in this book. And the question is, well, it's not the question. Again, I can't say because of spoilage. But it's more of the lines of, we're going to get more time on this mystery. And I am not saying it because I'm against spoilage. This is the fourth video, the third book. And if you haven't read books 1 or 2 and you're still just watching these, I'm doing my best to not spoil those other books as well. But this shadow, I think, will be a lot more enticing as each book goes on from now. And the cast of characters are just as great. Shuri, Roan, Arian, Persephone, Navron, and please forgive me from my last video. I forgot to say, I don't remember, but I think I forgot to mention Moria. Mora. Tolkien. Sorry. Mora. Too many names that sound like people from Aragon. I keep on wanting to say Moria, the Mines of Moria, but I don't think so. I think it's More. Me and names are not doing well right now. But I forgot to mention her name and the name that I am botching. But she's a fun character. All these characters are fun. And it's like, okay, we got the cast. There's probably we have our main cast, we have all of our subplots, and we're just gonna let it go from now. Book 2 and Book 3 are kind of still setting the cast with new characters and old characters, but now I feel like after this book, I think the story will go on. Yes, we'll meet new characters still, but they're not going to be as me and words. It won't be as triumphant or oomph as it is in these three books. And this book is a lot more has a little bit more fun to it, I think. And it still has the same kind of flaw as it did in the first book, as it did in book 2. And that was between my main man Gifford and the old crone that is Padera. Again, I just wish we got to see more of this clash between these two. They're not as often. I almost feel like it was mentioned. Yeah, here it is here again. Here's it now. Here's it there. And it's like, well, there's only few instances. There's only very few limitations. I wish that we got to see more of Badera bashing Gifford. That's all I ask, because it feels like they're just put there not... There's this history. I wish there was more of a history between the clash between these two. But that's my only flaw with the story. And again, the editing for the narrator, Tim Gerald Reynolds, you're good. He's good. I love him as this narrator. He's good. And with this one, he still is good. The editing is not as harsh, but yet it's still a little iffy in some spots with the narration. But I love the books. I love the characters. I've said this. I'm going to say it with every single video I'm going to do. I love these books. Well, this one and the next one coming up. Beside the point. Again, I've mentioned it. There are two of my favorite spots. So far in the book series, two of my favorite places are in this book alone. Book 3, Age of War. There's these beautiful moments that I love. I can't mention the spoilage, but I feel like you're going to love it. I feel like people, you're going to sit down and enjoy these books. I think you will. I may be overpraising and you're going to go, Bullfrog, you mentioned some good things with the latest Star Wars thing, and it was, I disagree with you. Feel free to disagree. But I stand by my reviews, and if you don't like them, don't like them. But I think you'll like these. Again, this is more aimed for a high school age, not as younger because of some words or mentioning of things. He's not graphic. It's just, And I think what you're gonna, after this book, things are gonna get a little bit more crazy. Again, the war's about to happen. But it's still good, it's still fun, and where would I put this? If you don't know me, if I rate books and movies from 1 out of 7. Why? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. There's a high 3 and a low 3. And in the middle is 4. So 4 is the middle mark. It's right there, perfectly at the halfway. So there's no 0.5s or half numbers. 4 is the half. Again, where would I put this? Well, if it's a 1, I would gladly, and do it on purpose, I will go to the library and grab every single Mary Kate and Ashley book and just go, this is literature compared to what I just read. That's a 1. What's a 7? I can reread this over and over again and feel like I'm learning something. I could overanalyze and still miss a few beats. I can read this over and over again and still have magic. The magic is still there. I don't get overexhausted from re-listening or rereading. Hence the magic of Harry Potter. But that's, I don't know why. Well, that's the point of Harry Potter. It's rereadable. You can do it over and over again. You don't lose it. It's like Lord of the Rings. You can reread it or rewatch it or re-listen, and it doesn't lose its mojo. That is the prevalence of a 7. where would I put this book? This is my third listen through of this book, of Age of War. And it still has the magic. It's still good. And I would give it... you kind of notice a theme with these reviews, kind of. And that is this one is also a 6. I love them. They're fun. They still have the magic after a third reread. There's one of my favorite beats kind of almost came unexpected because I kind of forgot about it. How can you forget something you like? Well, it's because if you keep that gap of year after year, and this is still the beginning of me rereading, it's still good. It still holds up. Me likey. It's a 6. This is a 6 out of 7. And feel free, go read. Please read. I'm doing these reviews not only because I'm re-listening them, build myself up to the last and final book that's just been finished and published and me want to get to, but I love Sullivan. I love these books. The Legends of the First Empire, Rhaenyra Revelations, Rhaenyra Chronicles. I love these books, and I just wish more people would know about them. So I'm doing my best to say, go, read, listen, come on, give a shout out to Sullivan, because Sullivan is good. I like him. I wish more and more people knew about him. And this is what I'm trying to do. I may be a little biased, you may say that, but I have grounds. You will see that in my, another shameless shout out, but you'll see it in my deep dive of the connections between me and Roan. What author has went that deep into a disability, where someone who has it or a relation to that disability doesn't feel... I don't feel like, oh, this is this is me being represented. I almost feel like this could be a tool to help people understand my disability. Not that many book authors can do that. But I may be saying that. I need to read the last book and see how Roan holds up. But this is me gushing. This is me loving. This is me saying go and read Michael J. Sullivan's Legends of the First Empire. Age of War, Age of Sword, Age of Myth. Yes, I kind of went in reverse, but I messed up. But it doesn't mean I want to stop. Come on, people. Read Sullivan, please. And this is the Bullfrog. Nerding up, gushing up, preaching and saying, read. Read. And this is the Bullfrog signing out.